guests that I'm going to call in this to who are joining me. Just a minute. I'm going to bring it, Paulina. Let me see. Okay. So Paulina, hang in there. I'm not told them about our big event that is coming up. So the way we are doing this, Paulina, is I talk to my students about opportunities. So I'm going to get to jobs and stuff after I get to talk to Paulina, because she's representing something very exciting that's coming literally next week. So like we do weekly web, and you get to talk to one speaker in the week, we have 24 speakers talking to us over 24 hours on a live stream for many hours. So that is on IoT Day on April 9th. IoT Day is a bigger phenomena than me, and I am just part of. Oh my God, look at how do you do that? I want people to be sending like 100 thumbs up at the same time. I need to learn that from you. Awesome. Okay, so IoT Day is April 9th, and it's a bigger phenomena. IoTday.org has several events. So the big trend I see in AI is not just Gen AI. And for those of you who have taken my courses on Agentic AI and Gen AI, and who are new to AI, or like just taking AI courses, or the recent one on Notebook LM or Glean AI, is great. But when you think of applying it in your real job, you have to think about, okay, what else can I learn? Where can I bring this? The trend is AI is not just a piece of software. That's great when you learn it to understand concepts, but it is being applied in industry. It is applied in healthcare, in devices. So IoT is Internet of Things, where it's becoming physical AI. And there is edge AI, when it is AI running on the edge, or embodied AI when the Gen AI is running in a device, or embedded AI when it is baked into the actual hardware. So we need to learn a lot more. So on IoT Day, this is our 8th year. We run an event, Roxy Simpson and I, and at this time we are lucky to have an amazing set of volunteers to run an event called IoTWoman, with 24 women who take their time out from being, changing their world and being experts in their lives to come join us, like Paulina's joined us today. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about IoTWoman's schedule and some of the speakers and what you can expect. And that's a learning opportunity for you. And I'll tell you where to sign up, where to attend, and all that stuff. Otherwise, you just go to Business School of AI. If I forget to give you the links and stuff, just go there and you'll be able to find that. So welcome, Paulina. Paulina is joining us from Europe. Thank you for finding the time. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us about the Europe track, and when it is happening? What can we expect to learn from your team?
Yeah, thanks a ton, Sudha. First of all, I would say I'm personally grateful for you inviting me to host the Europe panel. And I would also like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever in the world our subscribers and all the diligent and committed individuals are watching us today and tuning in from today. I would like to give a little bit of a glimpse into our European panel for the IoT Day 2025, where we're gonna be on the 9th of April 2025. And this event is hosted by the Business School of AI, as Sudha has already mentioned. My name is POLINA PRIANYKOVA. I'm the president of the Global AI Center, and we're really happy to collaborate with the stellar team of Sudha Jamte and Roxy Simpson. I have the honor of leading our European panel, and we have amazing leaders and boundary breakers. We see that we are not going to talk just about tech. We're going to shape tomorrow. We're going to give particular perspectives and beacons of what we see when it comes to the global legislation, in what way we see AI is being used and leveraged these days in the world. And so in the heart of our panel beats the question that's both timely and timeless. How do we govern AI and IoT systems in a world where innovation runs faster than regulation? We're gonna talk about miscellaneous things, starting from secure and democratic processes to protecting planetary biodiversity, reshaping industries to reimagining rights. So the panel brings together Europe's sharpest voices to explore how governance and ethics must evolve, how business models must adapt, and how society must brace and build. Right now, I would like to give a few notions about the lineup, a few glimpses of our speakers. First of all,
one second. You know what I'm going to do? I want you to tell about the timing of this, because this is round the clock, right? So when I say 24 hours, it's going to scare people because I don't sleep. So doesn't mean everyone doesn't sleep. So we have three regional panels. So one is the Europe panel,
Yeah.
we have the South Asia panel, and we have an Africa panel. And then the Latinx panel and Canada panel and America all comes around the same band. So we have one hour of each regional panels in the morning, and I'll tell the timing of that, and for Europe. And then we have from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock my time. This is like now 10 o'clock for me. So 1 hour before this, we would have started next Wednesday, and we will go on all day, no lunch break. Because we had to accommodate somebody from Europe. It was too late for them. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat off camera. And so we have like 9 to 5, several sessions all through the morning, my time, right? So that will be night into Europe. And, as you know, and there's a Canada panel. So I'm going to give the schedule of that. So is it all right if I share the screen and show the actual the panelists?
Yeah,
Okay.
please, you're welcome. Of course.
Okay, so while you're doing that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Business School of AI on LinkedIn. Let me find that. And in there, LM has shared our schedule, right? Her schedule. That is our source of truth. And for those of you who work with AI and everything, know that, having a source of truth is the most important thing, because you can find something and then there will be another version of it. And you kind of, that's what happens with data. So we did the same thing. We thought we will practice what we are teaching, and we go. If you go to Business School of AI, that is going to have the latest schedule, that is going to have the latest speakers, that's going to have the latest live stream link, everything that you want in one place. So, and I'm very thankful to LM for sharing this. Okay. So the schedule is here. I was trying to get to the Europe panel. Let me get the link for that. So do you want to, while I'm finding that, do you want to tell people where is what is the timing of this? And then you can start talking about the lineup, and I'll bring the speakers by the time.
Of course, right. So we're gonna start at exactly 9 a.m. CET. So when it comes to the timing, approximately every individual is going to be given around 10-15 minute time for the presentation. And currently she'll already introduce the lineup, or we may also show them. Or I just...
Yes, I'll share. Yeah, I'll share.
You share. I just do not see it on our Zoom conference.
No, I didn't want to interrupt. I got carried away with you.
I
Listening
got you.
to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so here it is. I just went to Business School of AI, and there was the latest schedule. This is the full schedule that you can click and see. I'll show you in a little bit later today. And then it was it had a bunch of other events. It had the Southeast Asia panel. The Europe panel is here. So I just went there. And if you click, you can see the actual live stream, and you can sign up and you can invite more friends. So here it is. So I do have that on my screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Sudha. Actually, when it comes to our European panel, we're going to get started with Alice Piemonti from Italy. She will be questioning what leadership truly means in an AI-driven Europe, particularly for women who are so often, unfortunately, they're unseen. They're unfortunately unseen, and they're exactly the unseen architects of digital innovation. Then the floor would be given to Manon den Dunnen from the Netherlands. She's gonna investigate what happens when our cities, our borders, even our personal space becomes virtualized environments governed by AI logic, and what this means for law, surveillance, and agency. We're also gonna hear from Nagaratna Say Madhug, dialing in from Ireland. She will unpack key public sectors and in what way some key public sectors exactly win, and what it wins from the UK, revealing what European governments must learn about agility, procurement, and accountability in digital transformation. And then there's also me. Polina Pryanikova, when it comes to what we do in February and again this month, we had the privilege, our Global AI Center had the privilege to contribute to the United Nations sessions on AI governments, presenting a multi-tiered evidence-based framework for global risk assessment, AI audits, real-time safety alerts. We also include a proposal for a new SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 18, for responsible and inclusive AI. And my presentation is going to be about the regulation of AI creations beyond the planet in the world where AI is no longer just a tool, it can already become a quasi-agent capable of
So
discovering
beyond the
action.
planet means in space.
Yeah, when it comes to extraterrestrial activities.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. So we're gonna exactly
So
discuss.
Mars is included. It's not just, is it like the satellite space above Earth? Is that included?
Yeah, absolutely. Satellite space is also included. We're going to talk about what happens when machines can already have the capability to create intellectual property on Moon, on Mars, wherever we place them. And when it comes to the new and novel era of space exploration, how it's also driven by AI, and in what way we have to leverage AI. So our center here is not only looking at what AI can do, we're answering what AI should do, how to secure it, how to protect humanity's place in a world of evolving intelligences beyond the planet. So when it comes to interplanetary relationships, and our newly launched institutes, they span from space strategies to eco-cybersecurity and advanced intellectual property law. So we are turning science fiction into constitutional foresight, and I'm also the director of the Institute on exactly innovations and space law. And yeah, so our panel is just not reacting to the present. We're building the infrastructure for the next chapter of civilization, one secure protocol, one ethical standard, one visionary law at a time. And yeah, so that's what our European panel is gonna shape, and we're really welcome all our colleagues to get into our conversation. We really hope that it would be insightful, and with the unwavering commitment of those students of the Business School of AI and all the individuals who are also so passionate about AI regulation, IoT systems all together. So we're just like, we always welcome all the individuals, and today, exactly together in this collaboration, we have the full potential to shape the future with AI together in a friendly environment, in a space where everything flourishes, humanity flourishes, and the AI potential is governed by all the ethical standards that we establish.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time.
My pleasure, Sudha.
So thank you. So when I was showing the screen of the live stream from Business School of AI for this particular event, so we're going to have 1 hour live stream for Europe, 1 hour live stream for South Asia, and 1 hour live stream for African panel, and then like a full 8 hour live stream for 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. that covers all the different Americas. So there's going to be, people can just sign up for that. So I think that might be the easiest thing if it's in your time zone, because I think when I showed it, it was showing it's midnight because it's all 9 a.m. in the local times. And I can't just say local times because Europe is one time, but there are, for Africa, there are like many different times. So we just picked one country in there, 9 a.m. For that band. So for Europe, it's 9 a.m. CET. That would be midnight for me here in California, or 3 a.m. in East Coast time. But we will stream this, record this, and we will come back and share that after the event. If it doesn't make time zone sense for one of the events, you can attend anything, right? This is to my learners. I'm saying there's so many different topics that you can learn. And so you can choose based on the topic, choose based on the time zone that works for you, and then come back, and then we will be sharing, what the recordings are and stuff. And Paulina, you're going to come back to us again during the America's live band, right?
Yeah, I will hope that I will I hope that I will manage my schedules, and I really want to jump into this conversation on leave exactly to accept the questions, discuss it with the audience. Yeah, and also we're going to discuss the insights that we got from our European panel. So I guess it's going to be enlightening.
That's awesome. So you're going to bring also that you're going to bring an update from the Europe panel as, what the discussions were and open questions and stuff and bring it for us, and we get to see you. And will you talk to us about the AI in space legislation topic also?
If it's possible, with your indulgence, we're really happy to share. We have a few kind of research papers that we would really like to divulge more and enlighten to the audience. But the primary segment would be about space law currently, but we will see. So if we're gonna have, and I really hope that we'll have some kind of sparking conversations, so we would be really happy to share more.
That's awesome. So we are sharing the live stream on Business School of AI, so you can just sign up for any of the live streams and just watch it on LinkedIn. And then even for the main segment also, you hop in and out. But then what we're doing is we have also shared a bit.ly link, bit.ly/IoTWoman 24. It's a women with the IoTWoman, not a plural, because this is empowered women leadership. Every one of them is changing their world, and they're coming to us. And we do this. We find like 24 women from around the world. It's a lot of labor of love through the years till we get to this point, and we don't talk to you about IoT women again till next April. But I feel lucky because I get to see the work of 24 women, and I'm very grateful that you're taking the time to come share your knowledge and expertise and drive a discussion. So we are limiting the Zoom access. I mean, you can sign up. We will actually take you and send we'll email you the schedule and everything else, speakers, topics and whatnot. But we are encouraging people to join the live stream so that they can just watch it. But then the discussion, if you think for your time zone, for a 1 hour band or 2 hour band, when it suits you, if you want to join the actual Zoom, then I think you need to sign up for the bit.ly IoTWoman 24. That also, I think the link is being shared at Business School of AI, so I'm not going to be promoting that right now. Okay. Any last questions for Paulina? Let me just go check the LinkedIn stream. Otherwise, yes. Nagaratna is one of our speakers from the Europe panel that Paulina mentioned, and Nagaratna is there at the LinkedIn live stream, so you can say hello to Nagaratna if you want. And thank you, Nagaratna. She just mentioned Business School of AI. I just wanted to say Business School of AI is more on LinkedIn. That is Business School of AI on LinkedIn. I'm not asking people to go to the businessschoolofai.com because that is not what we want to do here. Yeah. Okay. So you just go to Business School of AI on LinkedIn, and you will be able to just join in LinkedIn. So I would like people to stay on LinkedIn. That is our universe we are operating from. And I have all these students who are coming from LinkedIn Learning. So you can just come in and go to LinkedIn to Business School of AI, go find all the different live streams, go find all the different schedule and everything else. So thank you, Paulina. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the Europe segment, and I'm going to jump on to tell a little bit more about the rest of the schedule. So I'm going to share my screen. If you want to hang in there a little bit, you're welcome, but otherwise you can drop off. I know it's late for you. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much.
Splendid. Thank you, Sudha. So I would like just to address all the attendees that are watching us now. Guys, you have to know how committed and stellar the team of Sudha is. So we're all just like really happy to see you in our European panel, and then for the Europe it's going to be the evening in our American panel. So thank you, Sudha, once again. We're immensely grateful, and I will jump on this live session on LinkedIn. We'll reach you out there watching as we are gonna go further, and then I will just like round off my meeting right now from Leeds. Yes. Thank you a lot, and then wishing you a wonderful day. And yeah, so I will reach you out in chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
My pleasure. Bye.